Hey guys, welcome back. It's iDestiny. I started my own publishing company. So let me just give you guys a little bit of a background. Where do I even begin? So a couple years ago, I had been working on this song. I had kind of been playing it. There's like this group of ladies that I hang out with. Many of them are like a lot older than me, and you know, they knit and do like art and just a lot of really cool things, and they have a lot of really cool jobs. So I was hanging out with them and I was playing them said song, and a lot of them were like, hey, you know, you should try to get this put in movies. Some of them had other different connections and were like, hey, you know, I would love to play your song for, you know, various people and see if we could try to get your song placed or something. And I was like, wow, like that would be really, really great. But then I went to a music conference a little bit later on. The song wasn't done yet, so I was still in the process of working on the song. And I found out at this music conference that if I placed my song in a movie or television or whatever, that all of my publishing could essentially go to these companies, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I still get paid and all that, but they were pretty much saying like it's really good if you're an independent artist to kind of create your own publishing company. That way you can put out your own music, it's already published, and then, you know, if a company comes to you and wants to sign you, or if a company wants to place your song in something, you know, they don't completely take over your publishing because your song is already published, you know, under your company and yada, yada, yada. So I was like, okay, cool. So I began this process of starting my own publishing company. You know, I'm an independent artist. I don't plan on getting signed or anything like that. But I just think it's really important for artists, whether you're a singer, dancer, musician, whatever it is that you do, to really, you know, be on your legal when it comes to stuff like this in the industry. So I started kind of going through the process. There was this amazing lady named Annette who lives in Atlanta, and she had been helping me kind of put together this publishing company, helping me process the paperwork, helping me set up an account to, you know, be able to process my copyrights and all that kind of stuff. So if some of this seems like, you know, mumbo jumbo, it's totally fine. It's a very complicated process, which is why I definitely reached out and asked for help and paid for help, because I was like, I need to make sure that I do this correctly. Had to go and get my business license and get that registered with the county. And another side story that kind of like loops into this is several months ago, my friend was telling me like, oh, you should start a blog. And I was like, I don't know why I would start a blog, but for some reason I was like, hey, we're gonna start a blog. So I started kind of like an introvert blog, like for an introverted artist, people that, you know, are like me, definitely struggle with just being in an industry that definitely favors extroverts. So that's kind of how the blog started, and the blog was called Sailing in the Desert. So fast forward, I didn't really do anything with the blog. I posted a couple times, but it was mostly like I had my jewelry on there for people to pull. I mostly had, you know, just other artist resources on there, and really had it for people to be able to contact me to edit like promo videos for them, you know, artists who just really don't have the skill set to be able to like edit and put their own promo videos on Instagram and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, I have this name, and you know, I already have the domain for it, I already have this, I already have that. So I decided to name my publishing company Sailing in the Desert, which actually ends up being really cool because now it's kind of like this multifaceted umbrella of things that I do kind of under this name. That being said, my new song that I had been telling you guys about is now done, and so it has now been, you know, copywritten and published through my publishing company, and I'm really, really excited about it. I don't know, I feel like super, super grown up, like a girl boss. I don't know, I kind of feel like that in a way. But yeah, I'm just really, really excited about that. I really wanted to share that with you guys and kind of give you guys a little bit of a progress report. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about starting your own publishing company, or maybe you're like an up-and-coming indie artist, or maybe you're a songwriter or something and you're kind of curious about this, you know, comment below. I'll try to answer what I can. I'm totally not a legal professional or anything like that, so definitely get somebody to kind of help you along the way. But yeah, it's just been like a really exciting process, and I feel like I'm finally progressing in the direction that I want to go as far as my music career, because inevitably I want to be a creative director that does kind of like small, kind of like very, very short, small films, and I create the music for that and kind of am in and throughout kind of every process, the production process, the editing process, the being kind of like the music supervisor as well as the director and stuff like that. So I don't know, I'm just really, really excited about it. My publishing company is finally done. I'm processing all that. The song is done. So now, you know, it's on to the music video. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.